I simply describe it to people as a weights and measure scale. And I just say, like, here's everything you want in the world, or everything that exists in the world that's available and has a price. And then here's all the money. And they're at an equilibrium. So for every dollar in the world, it could buy something, right? And it's just sitting there in equilibrium. If the Federal Reserve creates new money, you've got more dollars to allocate against the price of these things, the same amount of goods. And all these goods got more expensive. Nothing changed. We didn't add more goods. We didn't take goods away. Nothing like that changed. It's just adding money into the supply. And the reason, I mean, that's like, oh yeah, wow. Why would they print the money then? The opposite is happening with debt. So a debt, with all the money out here, when you print more money, it actually gets lighter and the debt gets heavier.
Inflates the debt away.
Right. So what ends up happening with debt is like that's this fixed amount of dollars that you owe somebody or some entity. And if there's more dollars coming into the system in circulation, it actually becomes easier to repay that debt.
Yeah. And the crazy part about this too is, and this is kind of like what some people are like, oh, this is good because it deflates the debt away. But in a lot of ways, the people who have access to even get debt to begin with are wealthy people.
Yes.
So
yes,
exactly.
They're
getting wealthier. They're it's like a perverse incentive product of the system is that, those who have it's kind of like an extension of the Kentian effect, right? Where it's like those who have access to the money printers and the spigots and borrowing the money, they can deploy that capital for cheap amounts of interest. The closer they are, and the wealthier you be, the wealthier you are, the more assets you have, the more you can leverage that to get yourself more assets, right? So it's kind of this perverse like system where the people who haven't made it, who are working hard, their life energy is being stolen, and it's funding the wealthiest in our society who have the most access to capital and to capital markets.
Yeah, and this is why, from a macro perspective, Bitcoin is so important to have in every portfolio. Is so important for everybody to understand, and the reason why we become these water cooler preachers, right?
Yeah, man, trust me, I hear you. This is like, I think, the most important message of our lifetimes. I mean, that's how I feel.